Hello. Oh, why is Fuji on? Hi, Saturn. Hi, Lundra. Hello. Hi, Mela. Hi. How are my weenies? And a head pat? Why is bald not working? You blame me. What do you blame me for? Oh my gosh, Grim. You were on that. I'm addicted to Hawkeye Star. That's so good. That's so exciting. I thought you might like it. It's an anime gotcha game, so why not, right? Oh, it's so much fun. And I just saw your message. Mr. Svarog is kind of playable. He's attached to Clara. Clara's so precious? Yes. Yes. I love her. You guys all hear me? Yes. All right, we'll get you your uppies, Graham. Do you want to be on my forehead this time, or do you want to be on the booba? Screwlim is not playable at this time. No, not yet. That's Farah. Screwlim? Not yet. Not yet. Message Farah. Oh no, it was Screwlim. How did I misread that as fucking Svarog? Booba, please and thank. I got you. I got you, Graham. Perfect. Leaks suggest he'll become playable in the future. From my understanding, the data mining for Screwlim is that he is a playable model. Like it's coded that he will be playable. We just have no idea when. My credit card limit got increased, so I dropped 2K on PC parts. I saw that. You got stuff for Minecraft, right? Basically yell, Mr. Svarog increases Jordans while using Clara, you'll achieve the desired effect. True. Increases Jordans. Mr. Svarog. Where's my fucking pen? The Minecraft? Okay. I don't know. You said you were running a D&D Minecraft. I don't know how intense that is. I just assumed that it was big. You needed all of the RAM for your dedicated Minecraft server. I found my pen. I made butter chicken for dinner. It was underneath my butter chicken. I will commit universal It's not 64 gigs of RAM. Or oh my gosh. I only have 16. I need to get more. If I start doing like rigging for people and not just my little scuff self, I'll I do not have enough RAM currently because it takes a lot more. I barely had enough for my 2.0 model. I've done 60 polls so far trying to get Acheron. I think you'll have enough time if you power through the story and then the events and stuff happening, and then you'll get the daily login stuff. I'm sure. As long as you don't lose your first 50-50. That is the worst thing about these games, is that you can fucking lose your 50-50. So not Minecraft, Freddy. True. What is happening? Okay. Okay. Thank you for Pat. Honestly, I've just been taking my time doing side quests before I jump back into Penaconyx Plus. I want you to do it so bad. I know stuff. I know stuff, and I need your opinion on it, Rouge. And you're not doing it. You're not doing it. I know, but I have to sit here patiently waiting, like shoving my thumb up my ass because you're fucking you're not doing it. I was working on it the other night. Okay. I had the flu. Oh right, you are sick. Okay, okay. You can take your time then. You may take your time. I can have patience. I swear. After I pay back my PC, I'll pay for a model to be made. That's so exciting. Mela streaming, Mela streaming. Actually, maybe you don't have to. You don't have to use your model to stream. You can use it for whatever you want. I know some people that are just using them for like to make YouTube videos, which is cool. I'll buy $1,000 flight stick, like a fight stick or a flight stick. Whoosh. So far, my favorite character, I have to play Serval. She's super fun. I've been on hiatus from almost 3 years now. Oh. Flight stick for Star Citizen. I don't know what that is. Alright. Okay. I gotta get to work. We can chit chat as I work. Today I'm gonna be organizing the file for the most part. We're gonna organize the parameters, which are these guys right here. These are the parameters that I put all the animations basically on. Basically just warping the shape from point to point. And then we're organize the deformers. These guys, all the different shapes and meshes and stuff that will show up. And then after I finish organizing, we can start making art meshes for stuff. I think I started on the tail last time, but I lost my backup model, so I have nothing to use for streaming. I've had nothing to. Oh, I am so sorry, Maeve. You could maybe use a PNG and then use like you could do Fuji, you could use like PNG tuber. You can use the little foxy I make for you. What's that? Sorry. Hi. Kind of one of the reasons why I was talking about making a reference sheet. Yeah. Oh, I have to get back to you. I need to finish the projects that I'm working on. Unless you want something really rough, then I don't really have a lot of like spare time currently to work on like anything right now. And but 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 soon soon I will just need to clean up the edges before I use the fox. I mean, I gotta redo the fox. I want to do the little fox on Steam, as just like a little doodle. For Perspective Lentil, I'm intending to finish Penacony's main questline before I do my Aventurine pulls. Given he drops in 7 days, I presume I'll be better enough by then, especially if I wait till your present to do. I want to see your pulls. If you want to do them, it's okay. I understand. But definitely I want to be excited for you and with you when you get home. A lot of my tutorials that I follow on doing like anything with cubism is honestly Kapako, I think is how you say her name. I butcher it every single time, but like I've followed a bunch of them, but like for her the way that she just does the process of like rigging and stuff, she is the goat for me. It's so good. She's so wholesome too. Eventually, I'm gonna use that new fox you eventually make if you're okay with it. Yeah, of course. No issues there. I just want you to credit me. Like the lovely mama over on Little Lentil. Made it. Sorry. I've been working on leveling my characters as well during this time. Even Dr. Ratio got 10 levels. Woo! I need that. I think it's Moist Critical. The noise he makes. I'm so proud of you, Rouge. Oh my god! After I get Acheron, like that you're calling her Archon. All my attention will be towards getting Bronya, because she's one of my favorite characters. Of course, I don't credit. Of course, if I don't credit you, you can steal my eyeballs. All 403 of them. I mean, I totally have, don't have a collection. No, it's okay. I can't spell. I can't spell. I can't read. I get it. Bronya, unfortunately, Mela is on standard banner. So it's a lot harder to get her. But you do get a guarantee after 300 pulls or whatever. So you can just pick her when you get there. It took me almost a year to get 300 pulls F2P though. And like you'd think 300 pulls would happen a lot faster, but you just don't get a lot of standard banner pulls. We gotta protect Hook, yes. Hook, I want like a canonical meeting of Hook and Klee. I think that they would be the best duo ever. They would literally destroy all of like Teyvat and whatever the Star Rail universe is called. I don't remember. So I put all the angle parameters in here, and then Kapako does this, and I think it's very useful. She makes an extra parameter. So it's easier to find your angles, and like your eye opens and stuff. Because you just gotta look for the big bold letters. What the fuck did I do? Stuck in my throat. The mission cutscene from when you're getting a gift for Hook's dad. It's cute, yeah. I don't think I've done that mission technically, but I've seen it done like 4 times. Honestly, she just sort of came home for me by fluke, ended up securing my 50-50 for adventuring as well. Yeah. Who's your plan, Rouge, when you get to 300 polls then, now that you're, got most of the supports that you wanted? My Gert couldn't handle it. Keep hitting G in Photoshop. If you just hit Control G, it'll make a folder. That is not the same here. Have you ever seen Clockwork Planet? Probably not. Maybe. Don't. I wouldn't say no by default because I've seen a lot of things and I just forgot. I had such a bad day today at work. Let me pop off for a bit. Then I'll re-chat again. So basically, y'all probably have heard me complain about it a little bit. My coworker that was fired, or let go, she basically they let them go without fully knowing what they did. And they've been trying to figure out every little thing that they did, while also refining our process of the stuff that we do. And in fact, it does suck ass because the stuff that they've decided to do is not making our process any faster or better. Like, we've basically refined our process already. There's not really much else that we can do to make it better. And they're just deciding to like shit on everything and like, no, this'll totally make it faster. Trust. So we're like, fine, we'll do it because you're annoying, but okay. Basically, they used to give us really nice high quality images to use. They decided, instead of using the high quality camera, to use someone's phone camera. Yeah, and the person that they're getting to take the photos does not know how to take photos for products. Yeah, they do not. Like, when you take especially for products that need to be like 3D modeled, you have to take them a very specific way that like will allow for you to, without warping the product, without get like, you have to have the whole product in it without changing it from like really weird angles. Like, you cannot take the side angle of an object that is slightly angled upwards. It has to be directly face on, or else the measurements will be wrong. And every single photo that this person took is incorrect, but we have to use them. Hello, Edgelord, welcome in. Yeah, but we have to use these photos, and we have to request new ones. Have you explained this to them? Yeah, we were talking about it today. The worst thing is this person is also a 3D modeler, so they know that the photos have to be taken straight on. Yeah. And we're just like we're making do, basically. The photos are blurry, they have no color in them, they're taken at the wrong angle, and the because it's an iPhone and it's not like a high quality DXLR, basically every single image has like a slight fisheye lens to it, like warping up the sides. So anything that's like right on the tip of like the thing that we're working on is just warped. It's gonna be warped no matter what. And they're gonna probably 6 months from now, they're gonna be like, why are all these warped? Why are all these products warped? And we'll be like, I don't know, maybe because you guys made us fucking do the most annoying thing ever, and you guys hired someone who didn't know how to do their job correctly, and you just made them use a fucking phone camera. And then on top of that, because these photos are being taken with a phone camera, in order to keep like the most amount of like color that needs to be, like when you take a picture of something, the photo will keep the color I don't know what it's called right now, values, and like if you were to add exposure to it, the way that phone cameras do it is they track all of that, so that you can adjust it later on. But because of that, these files, every single image is like a gigabyte image. It's basically a PNG that they're sending, and there's about eight images per product, and then in every single like family that we have, there's 5 varieties basically. So it's 5 times 8. That's the amount of gigabytes each file is, when they used to be less than like 3 megabytes. Yeah, and because they're being taken with a phone camera, we have to manually open up every single image in Photoshop and adjust the color values because they're all wrong. Every single image does not have the correct colors that are supposed to be for the product, and it is the most infuriating thing because you have to open it up, and it takes about 30 seconds to open up this gigabyte huge image in Photoshop. You have to select like 3 values basically, which the person who was taking the photos could have done this while they were taking them, and then export it, which takes like 3 minutes. So the files are larger and worse. That's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. It is amazing. It is, oh. We're complaining about it this morning. We're like, our images are gray, our images are too dark, our images are blurry, our images are like not angled correctly. The angle of the product is actually wrong on a lot of them, and just they're just like, yeah, we're not gonna do anything about it. You can ask the person who's taking photographs to take them again, but they're probably gonna turn out the same. Let me meet this person as slap them. The glove, I challenge thee to a duel. Oh, it is I am so infuriated with work right now. I love the job. I love my coworkers. But goddamn, the amount of time that this added to like the current project that we're working on is going to triple the time that it takes for us to do things. Oh. Lentil is angry. That is all. Welcome to the Lentil stream. This was my TED talk. Have a great night. Simply become the boss. I don't want to become the boss. That's too much work. Let me become a VTuber boss. Let me manage a bunch of cute little VTubers and I'll be like, wow, you guys are doing so good. Yay! Yippee! Yippee! I think that would be that I would love to do that, to start like a VTuber agency that's not like fucking disgusting and just like make a bunch of like free assets for them to use and push them out. And then like totally be like, look at them, look how cute my children are. Yes, Lentil should start a VTuber agency. Lentil almost did get pulled into a side quest at one of her jobs, so a sword might be necessary at this rate. Oh, working at the grocery store is amazing. What happens between two consenting adults at 30 paces is none of the government's business. I have 8. She can borrow. Whoa. If you ever start a VTuber agency, I want to apply. I don't think I would start like a VTuber agency like the stereotypical thing. I think so I heard you're starting a VTuber agency. What is it called? Well, I don't know. I want to start a podcast and call it Lentil Soup. So if we wanted to keep the branding surrounded around me as being the mama, probably something like that. Maybe like something like mom and pop sounding. I hear you have your own up and running VTuber agency. Can I join? Of course, Saturn. I'll make you a little model. My vote is for Lentil Soup, given it's a mix of components and ingredients. That's what I want to name a podcast I make. Lentil Gen. I don't know what I would do for a podcast though. But I think if I were to do like a VTuber agency, I don't think I would want to do like an actual VTuber agency. I'd probably just want to get a bunch of friends together and like collab and support each other that way and have all like lore connected and stuff and whatnot. I think once you get too many like people, it's just like it becomes corporate, and I do not want that. That's not my goal. We seen a D in there given this what I've been uttered on the stream. Sam's down nearly empty resume. Sign me up. I want to see this happen now. Oh. It would be so much fun. We could make fake drama. the drama in the agency. Did you hear? Little Legume? Little Legume and Little Lentil are fighting? I think I need these 3. Stonks. I think if I were to do one though, I would want to get someone who's like into doing like the VTuber drama and VTuber news and stuff. Like you know like False ID and Kill, how they report on the news and stuff and whatnot. I would want to have someone like that in my agency or whatever, my group, to just report on like a bunch of different news, not even just like VTuber related. Because I feel like when it comes to VTubers, there's so much untapped potential that it just hasn't reached too much into like the normie sphere. It's still too much into like the anime part of like the internet, that like once you break through, people will be like, yes, this is really cool, I love this, tasty. But then like because of that, maybe more people will get into anime. Am I coping? Probably yes, but it's still the anime is the best part. Yeah, I know it is. But there's so much more. Like, I think even though it's like it's where VTubing started for the most part, was like with 3D models and stuff. I think that VTubing, that's where it's working its way to, is to more 3D model stuff so that you can do more cool stuff. And like more real, kind of, but like still anime girl, right? Have you considered trying to make a Twitch stream? I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm very sorry. Not like I'm doing anything with my degree. Rouge, you know one of my big goals that I would like to do with VTubing would have to do with your degree. Don't say it out loud, because I don't want anyone to steal it, but... Hi, Mortal! Slides down. Slides bad, drawn $5 bill. I want in on this agency. I have so many plans. I have so many plans. I have so many ideas. I have, just so much in my brain, so much in my noggin, that like I just need more time to do it. Lenta, did you see what I sent you on Discord? Yeah, maybe. I sent you an eye squint, you little bitch. I felt attacked personally. I said I'm going to make up drama, and actually, Mortal, you're my first target. We're making drama up about Mortal. Quick. Get him. All I did was be proud of you. That's the thing. Is it was a backhanded compliment. Mods, kill this person. Kill the VIP. The Martians had it coming. No, I love Mars. Don't take them. They're just a cute little red planet. I want to put body up here next to angle. Eyes, brow. Oh. Something really cute that you can do is you can make them colored. You can put little like blue and green. I like to make the eyes purple because my eyes are my favorite. I like eyes. So we gotta make it purple. You can also choose like your own. Like if I go to what is it? Label color advanced settings. See, like you can make it like pastel cute. How cute that little yellow is. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm deeply offended. That's just you're here witnessing the average lentil stream. Usually it's more chaotic, to be completely honest. How long is this attack on my character gonna have? We're just teasing Immortal. Surely you won't be mad too bad for too long. I want to make this yellow, but these yellows are not nice. Hip hop it, rainbows. I am making Alundra's model. I'm rigging it. I'm rigging her model. And I'm just organizing the file. Joke's on you. Too mad and too long. This is exactly how people describe me. Ayo. Hi, Lundra. Yes, officer, this one right here. I'm gonna make this one cute and pink. Like Alundra. I don't know why I made this folder. I was deciding on whether or not I wanted to give you the AO. I don't like the green. It's kind of like one of these things that you just stare at for so long that you wanna make it stuff that you're okay at staring at. That you're not gonna make your brain explode by staring at these colors. Yeah. Now anything in these groups should be that color if I did it right. And then the next thing, so I locked this one to begin with because it's the guideline, so we don't really want that in with everything. But we don't want to move it. Why is it not? My pen is in the way. Alright, I realized it's not in it. And then we make a new whole model. All caps. Take the guideline out and then lock it. We do not want to move that. Sometimes I'll add in more guidelines as I go. Especially like around the face and the eyes and stuff. And then you can Like just the head. Alright, that was not just the head. I totally haven't been here thinking up VTuber agency names. This what did you come up with? Those are turned off. Ooh. Yeah. Don't want to select the tail. Ah! Oh, what this thing is. Something has a weird art mesh. Then we go head. Hole. Head hole. Have you seen the free adventurine speculation? What? No, that sounds like a fucking April Fool's joke. Lentilicious Media Agency. Ooh. That's pretty good. I don't know if I'd call it that. Cause very different than my vibe. Also, if we get a free adventuring, Rouge, what the fuck would you be doing with your polls? There's a community gifts thing on the 26th that they've just shown a lock icon on. Oh. Maybe it's a 5-star selector? If they give out free adventuring, then I will cry because I'm I was thinking about pulling him after doing the story. I'm like, goddamn. Got hung up on Lentilicious and just made variations of it. I like Lentilicious. I like it, but I think if I were to ever to make like a makeup brand or something, I would probably never do it. Actually, no, maybe. That could be a lipstick. We haven't gotten the 4-star select. We have, actually. It's in the event. It's in the drinking one. Unless there's a second 4-star selector, but I'm pretty sure there's only the one. I keep seeing people posting a Chinese adventuring post that nobody is translating. Be the one that we need you to be, mortal. Translate it. Learn all of whatever variation of Chinese it is, and then translate it. I believe in you. Learn all of the characters. Actually, learn every version of Chinese that has ever existed, including all of the old words. I pour a potion of Translate. I only have transgender. I'm sorry, mortal. I don't think you want that. I mean, if we're getting free adventuring, then I guess I'll wait for Robin or something, save my guarantee for her. Yeah. You don't buy me. That's cool. is this? Oh, that's everything. I'm stupid. And we'll do all of the legs. There's actually not very many legs. I had a button. I wonder if it's still set up. I don't think it's set up. Torso. I think I forgot the shorts for the mid. Shorts. Ah! No! I deleted the fucking head one. Can I fix it? Oh. I can't find the post, but apparently, I already read that. Might just be Mega Coat. I'm gonna guess it was probably, a joke. Someone made a joke. A yoke, if you will. And it was a bad one. Yeah, yeah. Also, it's like because they're giving the 10 poll on the 26th, right? Yeah, but they also announced that they were giving us Dr. Reed in a live, and they did it in the most bombastic way. Dr. Ratio comes on. This is not enough. Give them more. That whole By the way, I totally forgot to mention the place my buddy suggested moving to is the same neighborhood the girl I'm talking. A bunch of sneaks lives. Even if you like don't, you could just have a friend. If things don't work out. Although that might weird them out. Just so you know, Moral. Friends is always the goal. Yeah. Nose. The nose no bound. Is the tail attached? Oh, you guys want to hear one of my favorite songs? She's also ace and autistic. We're probably gonna get along great even as just friends. Good. Good. Ah! Bugs, bugs. I had them all in jugs. And that would end a bug sound. Brrr. Brrr. I forgot. I was gonna ask how to spell the fucking word I've been spelling this whole time. Be the end of the bug song. Stop. Alright, so right here, actually you guys can't see it because it's fucking chat. Okay, right here, this is draw order. My cursor. Okay, this is draw order, and it just like it changes. Because basically what a VTuber model is it's just layer, stacked onto layer onto layer onto layer, kind of like an Oreo. Where like you got one the skin or the head layer, and then on top of the head layer you got the mouth layer. It's a whole bunch of layers, but and then on top of that one is like the nose, and then on top of that is the eyes, and then on top of that is like the hair. And draw order, basically, currently every single layer that I have is all on draw order 500. If I were to take this, which is like the back of the head, and set it to be on, let's say 490, it would send it immediately to the back behind every single one, even though the hierarchy is typically whatever is in either your deformer log or your part log. I'm not very good with draw order, but I'm gonna try and use it for this model. I think it'll work very nice with like the tail and stuff, being like forced to be set back, and then like with how Alunda did the art for like the hair and stuff, I think it'll work really well. The way my brain is weird, I always need to be friends with someone before I pursue anything else. Homies are more important, and someone you can't be friends with wouldn't work out anyways. My brain only functions on the friends to lovers pipeline. Nah, I get that. I get that. I think that like that should be the default for people. Because so many people just jump into relationships when they're not even friends, and then they end up hating each other and despising each other, and then they get married. And anyone who doesn't think that is doing it wrong. Yeah. Like, sure, you can kind of know based on the vibe you get with someone, but a lot of the time it's you're like shooting blanks in the dark. There's something to be said about the enemies to lovers timeline. I don't know anyone that actually has done that, and I've only ever seen it in media. You wanna know how I've heard about Cavestown? It's actually really fucked up how I heard about Cavetown. I heard about Cavetown specifically through Boys Will Be Bugs from a YouTuber who's a fucking trans medicalist. And it's such a wild thought to think about now. Like, oh, makes my brain want to explode. I've seen it happen like 4 times. We count both halves of the relationship at a time. I would not count that. No. My buddy explained that he was demisexual to me like 8 years back, and I went, that's dumb. That's just normal, and didn't consider that I was an outlier until 5 years later. You're like, it's so hard though, because you only know your own experience, and like even if someone like explains it to you from their experience, you'll just be like, yeah. And especially because a lot of the time people who are willing to talk about that kind of thing with each other, they are similar, so you don't really hear a lot of like the really really out there versions until like you get older, and then you're just like, what, this is not normal. Actual baby acquires sense of self moment. Yeah. Okay. Do you guys know High Dreams? Have you ever heard this song before? It was really popular on TikTok a while ago. I think a year ago at this point. Where is it? So I'm just vibing. Kai Dreams, fucking, she came out with like a new album, and like every time I listen to like this song and then another song, so there's bugs and then there's rats. It just makes my brain explode. I don't know what it is. Just the production of it. I don't know. I just screamed "oh" in my room 5 years later and called him to laugh my ass off. Alright, so we did, also in reference to our conversation earlier, Lentil, I did reply to your message. So I've heard Chevy singing before. I just didn't connect the dots till I looked up other songs she's been a part of. Yeah, I think it's cool. Pika told me that Chevy is the voice of Robin singing VA, and I'm just like, I was like listening. I was like, this also sounds really familiar, and I went on to like Spotify, and I'm like, oh, I've liked like 4 of their songs. She did a track with Kara Magic, where I oh, always nice to hear shit. Basically what I'm doing right now is like everything that I want to have move or adjust like the shape of it or this anything like that. I'm adding a warp deformer onto them and then naming it that because it's the warp deformer that I will rig an animation to, basically. So right now with the shorts, currently they're just set like this. It's just an object. But if I shorts create, it creates all these little like bars on it, and I can take them. Shorts. I can take them and warp them around. I have to add fucking a mesh onto it first. That's why that didn't work. Auto standard. I haven't done anything with meshes yet, but see, like, look, that'll warp it, and that's basically how you get like the illusion that like I'm moving it around and stuff. Is that it's just this object, and then they just warp it to be like a little bit more like over like this, and then extend this side, and it'll look like you like turn this way slightly. I don't want to do that right now though, because anything I do to these, because they're not actually rigged on any parameters, that is changing the mesh of it. I heard about Bootlicker getting nerfed and got sad until I learned it was overworld attack distance and nothing else. Glad we're calling him Bootlicker full time now. That's just his name. I don't know what to tell you, Rouge. Like, this is Rats. The song is so good. It says Bootlicker clearly on his birth certificate. Yeah. Given some of the responses I've seen, support tag user starts with boot, ends with Buttlicker. Oh! I spelled shoe wrong. The more work I do on this before I start actually rigging, the easier it actually is to rig. I know that's not actually the right leg, but we're gonna pretend that it is because that's how my brain works today. Our real community goes hard. Those Acra Black Swan back shots altered their brain chemistry or something. Apparently, a lot of people are being really homophobic towards Acheron because of that fucking Black Swan and Acheron because of that video. And I'm like, holy shit. What? I saw so many tweets, so many of them. Don't say that, Mortal. It made me actually kind of sad, but like, what do we do? I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do arms. Oh. We're talking about rigging and I went into word association mode. No. You're okay, Mortal. It's okay. So something kind of interesting that I really like about Cubism is that like if you go into your art mesh and you go to edit something, so basically we have these like points, right? All these little dots. I can remove all of these and make my own. And if I had like made a mistake or there was just like a random like dot over on the side here, the only part of the art mesh that will stay is what I have in like a box, a confined box. I don't know if it's probably easier for me just to check mark this now. See? Now the other leg is gone. The reason why I'm doing that is because it's a lot easier for like this type of model that's like face on to mirror it later on than to just completely do the same leg over again. I'm gonna do the same thing with the arms because they're the same. I want that caps. I want all the main ones to be caps. And the reason why I just remade that one is it had it before so that it the warp deformer was twice as big because it was trying to make a warp deformer for like the both legs, and now it's only made one for the one leg. All right, and I deleted it. Do not forget to save. I made a standard, and then we can go into edit it, and then just erase this. And then look. One arm! Frank, I took your arms away, Lundra. I want to make sure I have the same naming. It matters to an extent that you're naming you have things named the same. But it only mostly matters as long as I'm keeping the same type of name. Like technically this is the left side of the body, but I'm naming it right because it's on the right side of the page. Doing the head last because there's so much to it. Because we gotta do all the mouth, the eyes, like the lips. Look how cute. I'm hoping that I can do a little smoochy toggle for Alundra. Do me a solid and pray that my wallet is in my room. Couldn't find it when I was rushing out the door today, and I've been a little anxious to go home and check. Oh no, mortal. I gave you. We agreed that you could have the luck back on Tuesdays. So it will be in your room. I shipped it to you a few days ago. After I did my Acheron pulls, I sent it your way. My butter chicken is cool. Where are these? There they are. I know with my current model, I made a lot of mistakes when making my meshes, without even like really realizing what I was doing. And part of it was that I made everything into an art mesh, and then I don't art mesh, a warp deformer, and then I would want to warp something that wasn't already there, so I would just slide it into the warp deformer. But because I didn't make a new warp deformer, it retained the same ratio as when I originally made it. So my arms they got all fucked up. Also, I have blue hair. I have blue. They're Blitz and stole this mug yesterday, and they were so excited. They ran into their roommates' room mid gaming session to show it off. Oh, that's so cute. Good night, Mila. Have a good sleep. I hope you got enough stars. The day. The day. Really sore right now. My back hurts. Mortal. I finally started watching um uh ah what the fuck is it called? Glad you restarted it. Mother. What is the other hell of a boss called? Murder drones. The brainworms are coming for me. The brain is braining. Has-Been Hotel. That's the one, Alundra. I started watching that. But I also forgot what it's called. I finally started watching it, and I think it's really funny because the person who they have voicing Charlie in it is the same person who voices Caddy Harris in the Mean Girls musical. So the entire time, anytime Charlie starts talking or singing or anything, I am literally just hearing Caddy from fucking Mean Girls. And I want funny animatics made because she barely changed her voice from her Mean Girls voice to her Charlie voice, so it just sounds literally the same. Alundra, I got a question. Since I see you're still here, have you heard Loser Baby yet? I'm on episode 3, maybe. All right, Alundra. If you are watching right now, I think it's 4. No, I have something. How much of it have you seen? Have you seen all of it? Get ready for the best song of the show. Okay. It won't be for another week that I'll watch it because my friend is going to come over. No, not even next week 'cause she's busy. My friend that I make food with occasionally will come over on Sundays sometimes, and we're watching it together. So I won't be continuing it until next time she's over. She's the one I made the potatoes with. And they were chef mates. I love her so much. She knows I stream, but I will never ever send her my channel. Never, not once. She will not be allowed to see it. um Alondra. I don't know if you're here. Next time I see her, pop into Lusk. I want to know if she wants this to move. Like, or like get bigger and smaller when like it's like you do this motion. Like this part, you want this to move. It's kind of like teeth. Yes, please, okay. Do you want these to move? Yes, it's okay. I don't know if I'll make the side ones move because those might be a little bit weird, but the top ones should be fine to go like up and down. This is why I wanted to like rig it on stream because it'll be fun for like you to pop in and out, and then like if I need questions on something, you can just be like, yeah, do that, and then like we can brainstorm stuff together and then do them. If I take this ID, it's how there's name, this is the object name, and then this is the ID name. If I take this ID and then I go to shirt side and I go into clipping ID and then enter it. Haha! It's not weird anymore. And then I can do the same thing with this one because it's the same ID. Oh, that looks weird. Good. Mine is not. Yeah. There we go. Ease. Ease. Highlight. Shine. I'll go shine. Then I can auto. And then I really wanted the shine to be separate when I rigged it because I wanted to be able to do fun stuff like okay with the shine so that it can move around and then it'll be really nice when I get when I do the boob jiggle. I know you don't want a lot, but there'll be a little bit just for motion. But it'll look really nice the way that like mine is really extreme, but you can see how like the shine moves on my I don't even know what the fuck this thing is called. You can do as much jiggle as you want. You're giving me too much power. Alundra. Don't do this to me. But it'll that was like one thing that I had an issue with mine is that like I wanted the shine to move around, but squats will come back. Just not yet. Squats will be gone, Lucius, for anytime I do an art stream that's like this, like a rigging stream. But I'm gonna bring them back this weekend. So hello, Lucius. Hello. Thank you for the hydration and the head pat. You are such a sweetie. If you tune into the art stream on Friday, I will have squats available for you. Save your points. Have food poisoning? Oh. $15K squats and bound. If Lucia saves their points, then I think VIP you can just do them, right? Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Out of mind. I definitely don't have much. I have like 12K points. I have like 12 points, trust. Smooches. Got into looks so weird. Gotta go back into work though. Bye bye. Bye bye, Lucius. Have a good rest of your work. To decide, do I want these in the base? If I put those in the base, I have to put this in the base. Yeah. Most of these can just be standard. Nah. Bum 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 bum. Dodie. I wanna listen to Chevy. Let's listen to some Chevy. This is the Robin singing VA. Sometimes I name things the same name as like the actual object because it's like I only plan on putting like the one thing in here, but I wanna have the most like availability to rig it. Um most like options is what I'm looking for. Bum ba dum bum ba bum ba dum. Is Little Little hole. I wonder if Chevy will be able to put the Robin song on. Explode you with my mind. Why are you exploding me, Seal? What's up? Oh, face wrong. Bald. Hello, how did I spelled face. Face base. My hope is they include it with the Penacony soundtrack. Yeah. Yeah. Or it'll be part of one of their extra albums, like the event albums, or the one they released in their trailer tracks. Usually they do them a couple times a year that they release them. At least with Genshin, like it took forever for like the Sumeru one to even come. Hi, Seal. What's up? How are you? I'm gonna out Mortal real fast, because I made this analogy earlier. And Mortal is actively making fun of me, and I'm very upset. Hold on, let me find my phone. Okay. I'm gonna start calling you AAA. After raiding into Curry, fucking them calling you fucking AAA, I'm like, that is so adorable and cute. Instead of just screaming batteries. Just immortal. That raid was the night I wasn't active, right? Since I know I woke up in a completely new channel and was confused. Yeah, probably. Bats for sure. Yeah, we could call. We could call. Weird. I don't know. I kind of like like you give off chaos energy, just screaming into the void. Ah, Gargora moment. Why is this so weird? Ba, ba, ba. Ah. This is both spoilers that night, hence yeah, I wasn't there. Oh yeah, because I was in Storreal, but also because that was the night I was coming. Good DMs. Oh, seal. That looks so tasty. I made butter chicken. Found my wallet! Fuck yeah! We fucking fuck yeah, fuck yeah! Ah! What are we buying? Bubble tea? What are we getting, Lordo? Certified gamer moment? Yeah. Was thinking we could hit up DQ. You could get the new dipped cone. Hell yeah. It's birthday cake, it is. That it is, baby girl. It's so good. It is weird though, because it has cinnamon in it. And because like the little flecks, they're like the birthday cake flecks, right? Some of them have like cinnamon in them. So randomly you'll get a little bit of cinnamon flavor in your mouth. Probably gonna change this one, but I wanted the mesh to be nice. Also weird. Dip cone, not even good. Get peach cobbler blizzard. Ooh. I always get like I'm very impartial to anything cherry, so I like to get the cherry milkshakes. French chocolate silk cake, blizzard come next. But what is that? What is French chocolate silk? No idea what's up with that one. This is so gay. I need this with an animatic of Robin on top of it. Stat. I'm only confident 2 of those are flavors. Flavor hours. Wee. I need a new fucking mouse. This is gonna be torture if I rig this whole thing without getting a new mouse. Why am I cheese? Alundra. Hi. You are supposed to be in face. Sniff lentil stinky cheese moment? Never. I was mocking somebody in chat. I would never out them though. Lentil doesn't know what a girl musk is. She can't be having a stinky cheese moment. I know what girl stink is. I was confused because the 3 trans girls that I have been around smell like nothing. Once they got on estrogen, they just didn't smell like anything. They even after gaming for days on end, they just smelled like nothing. Wow wow. Wow Name 2 times lentil was confused. Just a joke. Ah! Was it Robin? Ooh. Mortal. I'm never confused. Hi, Sushi! Hi, honey. Banana. Hello. How's Sushi? How are you? How's the little goblin doing? Thank you for resubbing, Sushi.
Trash Sushi 999 just resubscribed for 4 months.
4 months, baby. I wish it would include the amount of time that you followed for. You're one of the OGs. You're basically here from the beginning. That, why did this not? Sure am. Do you remember my old model, Sushi? Maybe I pull up the Gremlin model. The Munchkin model. I would have been, but you taped me and didn't tell me you were streaming. I didn't tell many people. I just started. I asked like 3 people and I was like, hey, do you think I could do this? And they're like, sure. And I was like, all right, let's go, baby. A while? You literally, I told you like the second stream. The second or third stream that I actually did. Zesty. Don't even. But that's forever without lentil. Oh, cut off part of the leg. I followed in July, which is 2 whole months. What do you mean? My first stream was July 2nd. And then I don't think I streamed for like a couple weeks after, because I was like, I need to get my 1.0 model done, and then I just never got it done. Yeah, I made the account in April, but I didn't tell anyone that I was doing anything. Sushi, you were there in August? No, you were there yeah, August 6th. Following since August 6th. So a month after I streamed for the. But I like, I didn't get like any follows. Probably like, I don't know, the first like 4 streams I did. Remember, I got 1 follow from a bot. I got 1 follow from somebody who I thought was a bot, and then like 8 months later, they came in and was like, "Hey, I came to check in." I'm like, "You're a real person?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh my god, you can speak words?" It was awesome. I never noticed that Sushi's account was made in July. Goes to my conspiracy theory. Sushi. You know the one. Actually, I don't know if you know the one. When I get on Spotify, I'm telling everyone, but telling you 1 month fine. God. Okay. Alright. I see how it is. Stalker. Conspiracy theory confirmed. It's really important when making meshes that like your triangles, because you want to keep everything triangles, that they stay roughly the same size, and they follow like lines basically. So you see how there's like lines here, because it'll like how it warps it is it pulls these lines, and that's how it determines what it needs to be.
Trash Sushi 999 gifted Rouge _ Musketeer subscription. Trash Sushi.
Oh my god, the TTS says Rouge!
Tier 1 sub to Rouge _ Musketeer. They have given 27 gift subs in the channel.
Oh my god, Sushi, you've given 27. God, you're amazing. Thank you so much for that. Thanks for gifting Rouge a sub. 3 more. What happens at 30? Nothing. I gotta figure out something. What can I see? Maybe I do special thank you art for anyone who gets to like a certain amount. Sushi, what are you doing? 29. Thank you, Sushi. Donkey tits. We're at 30, baby. Thank you, Sushi. Shout out to Donkey Tits. Yeah. Thank you, Sushi. Now people get my scuffed ass fucking emotes. Now you may rest. I haven't made it yet. Seal is making me hot dogs to put on, but the the one that Seal made me originally was like the wrong size, and it looked really funny. So Seal just has to upscale it. But we'll have little weenies soon. We'll have little weenies, little glizzies. I was thinking, because I've seen people do like, if it's a vial that like slowly fills with water or something, and do like a glass weenie that slowly fills with like a purple liquid as like the more you're subscribed for. But I thought that might be too hard to read, so I'm just gonna go with the hot dog. I manually do this one. It doesn't want to rig it. It doesn't want to do what I want it to do, unfortunately. There's a really nice tool that if you put on the mirror, what do you guys suggest? That's what I was thinking, doing like little glizzies. Because like once you're a subscriber, you're a glizzy. Followers are weenies, and then like the people in chat are weenies. What's the difference? One has more toppings and is cooked. The other one is not and doesn't have any toppings. A weenie would just be like when you open a package of hot dogs and you take a single hot dog out, that's a weenie. A glizzy would be one that's like in a bun with like toppings and like condiments on top, all tucked in nice. Yeah. But like the evolved form of hot dog. Mm-hmm. Weenies don't have buns though. That's the important part. That's the biggest difference. Bald. Thank you for the bald sushi. Ah, you missed it. We had a stream where Saturn basically made me bald the entire stream. Gonna bother. Apparently, I spent so long trying to make sure that this fucking model was in the center, and apparently it's not in the center. Been missing a lot of stream. Yeah, that's okay. No, I don't ever expect anyone to be here all the time. You're busy. You're busy. You gotta be doing your stuff and your things. You know? I just appreciate when people stop in to say hi. That's usually why I like to stream for long times, is because I want to give everyone an opportunity if they have the time to come say hi. You know? Booty booty booty. Frog. I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed. Gotta work early tomorrow. I give you permission to do whatever you want within reason. To my model, have a good stream. I'm going to make you have horns, and you're going to join the lentil verse. You will be a part of my creatures. Have a goob. I love it. I'll just copy and paste my horns from my model. You'll come back and I'll have destroyed everything. You'll be like, what happened? I'll be like, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. Praise the lentil goddess. No, you. Praise Alundra. I'm excited for you to start streaming. I gotta like go into overtime mode. I might stream I might like rig some of this off stream. Simply because I want Alundra to start streaming. Sushi gifted sub. Thank you, Sushi. Sushi was being sweet. Salute to the sushi. The trash sushi. I don't know what I did. Hang out at IKEA. Alright. Sometimes I go to Walmart and like just go walk around the store. And a window shop with my friends. Manually meshing is so hard to make it like look perfect and make it really nice and even. I'm like, oh wow, it's turning out so good, my manual mesh. No, it looks like fucking trash. And not the good kind. Holy shit, it's already fucking 9:17. I'm only going till 10. I need to prep for my canonical death. Unfortunately. Wednesdays do be like that. It's Wednesday, my dude. Dies canonically. Yeah. Yeah, Mortal gets it. I am the lentil Jesus. I die every Wednesday and I revive on Friday. I'm imagining a lentil verse fight where the main antagonist has been going on for days. At midnight on Tuesday, you just ragdoll. With 1,000 fun sound effects. The Roblox oof noise just plays over and over. I mean, it's pretty accurate. The fight would just continue again on Friday. Isn't there okay, I could be wrong. Isn't there like an episode or like a whole arc of Dragon Ball where Goku gets like put in a pod or something and is like in the pod for the entire like season and then just comes out when he's like, that was a good nap. Isn't that a thing? That's like me. I've never really watched Dragon Ball. I have too many people that I know that like it. I really should. But there are 2 points in the Namke arc Namke? Where Goku is just unavailable until further notice. Namka? Namka. I think it's Namka, right? Like Shen He. Yeah? It's not name K. Nameke? I don't know. What are letters? Na. Name. Namek? Nah, 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 nah. You're fine. Namek? I got paneer, butter chicken, more or less. Flasks. Or Seal will gaslight me and make me believe it's something completely different. Those are the two options. There's no in between. I was asking more who, if you had decided on who you wanted to pull, since Branya came home. For my name, I think. Yeah. Um we were talking about a Dragon Ball character. I don't know how to say their name. I think that's how Mortal spelled it. Namek? Oh. I was talking about Dragon Ball. About, is there an arc where isn't there an arc where Goku just is in a pod the entire time, just like healing? And then just comes out at the end of like the arc, just like after a good nap and like, that was a good nap, and then comes and fights. Actually, that stretches really nicely. No, that's what I was talking about. And then Mortal was saying that was it? Mortal said that's Namek. There are 2 points in the Namek arc where Goku is just unavailable until further notice. Mortal was right at the start of Namek. He's going there, then gets his ass beat and spends a long ass time in a pod again. Yeah, I was thinking of the pod. That's what happens to me every Thursday. I get put in a pod, and then I'm unavailable. And then the moment I'm available again, I'm good to go. The pod is I love hitting 100k on 110k on Acheron, single target. Got you. My Acheron is. I love your Acheron. Very, very powerful. It's really funny using my shitty one with your like your really good one, and I'm just like, why can't mine do that? Literally, I don't even have all of my fucking relics leveled up. I did get a fairly decent like electric damage Orby on set. I'm excited. What rope does she want? I don't ever think I looked that up. Pandemonium. Attack. Beast. Beast. Joke's on you, mine hit 7K. And I wasn't even using her. Actually, it was 5K. It wasn't even 7K. I think it was actually like 6. I was gonna say Rouge. What do you mean by that? Alright, there's something really cool that you can do when you're editing meshes like this. If you copy all of like the little dots that you just placed, then you copy them. I think I copied them. And then you go into another one with a similar thing, like the line. We'd want it to have the same mesh. Alright, I didn't copy it right. There's like 4 different ways to copy things. Acheron would be. Mortal, you can. Mortal, get him. I don't know the Honkai impact for honestly. Maybe I'm wrong. There we go. See, I pasted it, okay? And then you can, if I were to select the tail line and the tail base, which is what I just used, and then we go into that, the mesh edit, you see that they're like different looking? They're kind of like got green on it. I can select them all, and then, is it G? Yeah, Control G. And I just glued them together. So like even though they're technically different objects, if I edit like tail, they pull together. On one hand, yes. On the other hand, we're all smaller than lentils, so like it depends on if Mortal uses their one-time ability to summon lentil as a stand. What? I don't think I'm a stand. I don't understand. And then if I go into this one, place the same one, and then it, and then we can go into the spots. Actually, I don't know if I should make the spot. No, we'll make the spots the same too. This one will make small. I don't know, is it a JoJo thing? Ba, 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 ba. This like a little rope that I can like bend to my will how I want the mesh to move. It only works with like the art mesh. It doesn't work with um like it doesn't work with the art meshes. It only works with like the actual object. But it's cool. Some fun stuff with the tail. There technically is a way, but with the art meshes to go into tail, modeling, deformer, create warp deformer, create I don't remember. The inside of my mouth is bleeding profusely. Do. I bite my cheek whenever I stream. And I have a big bubble on the side of my cheek from biting it. Have I mentioned yet that I'm a cyborg by all literal definitions? I don't know what that means. Ow! I am a wolf by all definition. As a diabetic, my pancreas. So I have a metal man-made one in my pocket. It's robotic and enhancement. Would you ever get like a smartwatch to control it? One of my coworkers has one. Sure. Not for me. I'm Jetstream Sam. I don't know what that means. I am an object in motion. Sweeties, I need you to stop me. Save me. I'm going to fucking crash into the earth and it's going to explode. Okay, but like with the egg being announced in Risk of Rain, do you think that means that we're close to getting the DLC? Or am I coping? Is my way. Lentil 24-hour rigging stream confirmed. Canonical death extended into Thursday. Okay, I would rig for 24 hours straight if it meant that I could quit my other job. He'll just stop for glizzies. Glizzy. DLC announcement during event? What does that mean? AAA, what does that mean? Doesn't feel right. What does it mean? What does it mean? God. Triple I initiative or something. I'm so excited. I'm gonna play so much Risk of Rain. So many streams. So many hours. Risk of Rain community night. 10 a.m. PDT tomorrow is the event. Why is it gotta be a motherfucking Wednesday? They can suck my fucking fat cock. I'm doing it on Wednesday just to spite Lent. Because I totally know who I am. I can be in Delululand and pretend. I don't know what that means, Rouge. Luca just is missing an arm. Is a fighter. I don't know what part is a lesbian. Is it because he has that little like scarf thing on his arm? I don't. You can live vicariously through me updating you over text. I will fucking kill you, mortal. No spoilers. The overall vibe. Can I say something because I'm upset? Yeah, you can say whatever you like. You can vent a little, yes. You may vent a schmidgen. Why? Why does Murica need to be terminated? What does that mean? Book? What happened? Fake, violent, gun-obsessed jerks. Okay. Gotcha. Cooking. Let's go. Where are you from? Just for reference? You don't have to tell me, like, yeah, just, like, continent. Most religious country on earth. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm from Asia. Wait, I knew that. Never mind. Okay, continue. You may continue cooking. I should have separated the boobs, but I did not. Europe was my first choice to study, but I couldn't make it there. I don't know what's wrong with people, but I'm considered smart. I am fast, sure. Part of it is experience and practice. Are you calling yourself stupid, Please don't call yourself stupid. The mis and disinformation. God damn, he really is cooking. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like certain places in the world it's a lot easier to do and accepted. Only person allowed to call themselves dumb in this chat is me. Not fuck. You're not even allowed to call yourself dumb, Rouge. Bye. My weenies are my weenies. Do not insult yourselves. Do not sell yourself short, even if you think it. You guys are being silly. Am I dumb? No. No. No insulting yourselves. I mean, I guess smart is also a little bit kind of subjective, depending on what you're talking about and what it is. You're a math kid, so like I guess yeah, that's like the stereotypical smart. But I know a lot of people who like were math kids in like high school that were very, very, very stupid. Not that grades are everything, but you know where I'm coming. Yeah. I have not done Lucas Quest though. I've done horrible things. I may be smart, but not wise. That's a good way to look at it. Americas is separated by areas and have different cultures, like with most places, right? Right, with New England's based off of experience, which leads to asshats who only are for themselves. I mean, yeah, but like also no, because unfortunately, like with the government in America, that's a lot of the reason where a lot of it stems from is because they allow for a lot of things to happen. And it allows for like laws to get put in, and like the media is allowed to say like a lot of the time whatever they want. You have this a lot of like Britbongerland. They got a lot of fucked up media reporting there. Oh, like I was talking about this before, like the whole thing with like Finster like coming out as like non-binary, and then like a week later got doxxed completely. I get American has the most guns per capita. Yeah. Also not. I like the aesthetics of guns. I don't like what they do. They make me very sad. No, that's a fact. 10 guns per person. Yeah. That's a lot of places in the world, but it is very much so in America. America. I think America's in late stage capitalism right now, right? That's why everything is so fucked. My god, the fucking water. Nestle can suck a fat one. Um, that one is a little bit skewed though, with the domestic, because every place in the world it has gone up for the most part, because the things that were considered to be domestic violence weren't considered to be domestic violence 50 years ago. So like you could your wife and get away with it and it wouldn't be an issue in a lot of places. Just the overall statistic is what I'm talking about, though. And are arguably deeper into capitalism, just in different areas. Pretty much every first world country is, they just have a different expression of issues. I think America's like the worst, though. In regards to like the way the companies work. I'm gonna roll a 35% chance to upgrade my wealth speed hat. Are you doing the thingy? I love per capita. One of my favorites. That's always what I talk about when I talk about gun violence. Nice. It does. Yeah, it does have the highest number. Saturn, why are you saying per capita is the is useless reasoning? I mean, looking at most. I mean, looking at most any stat without. Oh, without. Okay, never mind. I was very confused. That explains the confusion. I mean, most places, they don't have the greatest prison system. There's like some prisons that like in Europe that are like a little bit better, but like even then they're not the best. This is why I want to move to the moon. I want to create I want a whole overhaul of everything. America is infamous for building prisons, however, keeping them filed, people in America prisons are a so they can continue slavery. American prisons are systematically messed up completely. Uh For profit prisons was such a good idea. I love the free market. Shout out to whoever thought of that idea. Oh. Really hard. It's really hard to like, cause like some people be like will argue with you, being like, "We need these prisons," and it's like, yeah, you do need prisons for like actual people who do commit crimes, but a lot of the people who end up in prisons are like there for really dumb reasons. The U.S. they have like so many like drug laws and stuff that like just like fucking force people to go to prison. Mm. Ah! Fucking earbud. I think the system that people live in a lot of the time, you could say it's a jerk, but I wouldn't say everyone is a jerk. A lot of people in America, I've learned that like you have to be careful the way that you word the things that you're talking about, because they will take offense and think that you're trying to insult them when you're trying to insult like the system that they live under. An individual sample may not be a jerk, yes, but the generalization holds. Well, you can't really think about everything on an individual level still. Idealistically, sure, you'd like to, but you can't with just like the way that like news works and like information gets spread and the way that people like learn and like become political and talk about these things. Like nothing is solely just individual. The whole of America is wild, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's bothering you so much, What made this like what brought this up? What what stupid thing happened that is making your brain explode right now? Just a buildup of stuff, I guess. Yeah. No, it's understandable. It's really frustrating to see um from Canada. Um I've had this conversation or similar conversations a lot with people from America. And they sometimes they get mad at me for being so politically like charged when it comes to things that have to do with America, but because I literally live in the Texas of Canada, almost every shitty law that passes in the US will make its way over to where I live in some way or another. Over the past 9 months or so, what pushed over the top pushed over to vent was learning the person I like has a gun license. I think, okay, hold on there though. Usually, typically, yeah, with gun licenses, to get the gun license, depending on where you are, you have to go through training and stuff and whatnot. And that is one of the best ways to actually fight against like just like random rampant guns in America, because at this point you cannot get rid of them all. They are there. Even if they were to do buyback programs, they're not leaving. But if gun laws were enforced, of people being forced to like learn how to use them safely and whatnot, they would more people would be safer because of that. Every male is trained in guns. Yeah, in America they're not. You can just buy a gun in a lot of places from like Walmart or something with little to no training. Um, it's like it's very much in the culture of America to like own guns and whatnot, and you will never get rid of that. So like the best solution is to make it safer for people to own guns. Town I grew up in, sold guns in Walmarts. Yeah, yeah. I believe in peaceful era guns are unnecessary. But with a lot of like right from the beginning, because like it's in their like independence declaration of independence. It's in there like their right that they can own a gun if they want. And you would have to go back like to amend that out. You're basically never having that happen. So that piece may be eroding as we discuss this, getting more angry. Yeah, yeah. There's a taking steps to avoid like violence and overall pain that is inflicted from like a lot not even just with guns, with like a lot of the other things that like America does wrong. if you take steps to like making it better, usually things end up better for other people. Is a relic of an era of instability, yeah. Country can take a big chunk of the blame for instigating it in the current world. Russia, China, and the US, yeah. Yep. And they're the ones that still continue to allow for these wars to happen. Yay! Very upsetting. Seeing anything on the news makes me so doomer pilled in regards to like where we are as a society. And like where we could be. There was a cool Leisha Miller video explaining the Second Amendment and has been taken far out of context. Yeah, a lot of it is. I'll stop here. Taken this far enough. Thanks for humoring me. No, I like politics a lot. I think a lot of the stuff just like it's so nuanced with like literally everything because you want to like respect people's cultures and stuff. But then also you want to respect people's like life and the places they live and the respect is earned to a degree, yeah. When it comes to culture though, it's very hard because every place is very different and grow up in very different places. But when you just start talking about like anything that doesn't have to do with like your homeland basically or like where you're from, the conversation becomes nuanced because you're not just talking out of your own perspective, you're talking about like a whole bunch of other people's perspectives too. Anyone should be open to criticism and counterpoints when taking claims, yeah. When making claims, yeah. No, I agree. Defenses breeds ignorance, yeah. Yeah. I think having the ability to talk about things and realize when there is issues with like the way things are done and then like taking steps to like improve them is the best steps to begin with. In my ideal world, people wouldn't have guns. The amount of like people that die from guns in the US and like even Canada, like and then the amount of ignorance that happens in regards to like people having guns in this area. Like recently there was like in my area, there was someone brought like it was a knife. It was a knife or something to a mall. And then that person tried to like hurt people and like immediately the people just got really 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 ignorant in regards to the whole situation and got racist. They immediately started talking about like foreigners in our country like messing things up type thing, and it's like the person, their race didn't have anything to do with anything, but just because people weren't willing to have a conversation about it, it got stupid really quick. Humanity is united under one band. I don't think that's like idealistically, I don't think that would ever happen. And then with like how corrupt a lot of people are, you could end up in like really 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 like hurtful situations. Communist spotted. Ideally, yeah. It's really hard to like when you are so doomer pilled, you just see hate and like in everyone, and the like the times that you don't see it, it's very refreshing. Illusion of freedom, true. It's like that meme. Just a slave in the end anyways, even if you're given the even if you think you have freedom. Oh. Have you guys ever heard of what is it? What is the acronym? Fully automated fully automated luxury gay space communism. But the combo between Blue and my ex's mom, we hit Blue with a I just wish you could move on. Oh god. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Rouge? Was I just blind to the Fate Atlas's existing in Star Rail, or is it? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna assume you're probably blind to it. The fact that like the first like 4 months of you playing the game, you didn't know traces existed. um, let me see. Is that the thing that like allows you to all the side quests and how to unlock them as you main chapters? Yeah, that it's kind of new. It's not like it hasn't been in the game since the beginning, but it's I guess you're not as blind. You were. I start.